Back again for the fourth episode of The Road to 1001, which I definitely realized I was not saying in every video, but it'll be the title. You'll figure it out. I'll put in the description what the actual video series is about for anyone who jumps in the middle. Let's get back to it. We're on to the fourth one. Number 4 that we are missing is Dolive. Now, I think we got a little close to seeing... I have to remember to get back into the Pokédex. Let's go look for Dolive. That would be right after, or it should be, going in order. Did I miss it? Nope, it's there. Why are they so very differently numbered? I guess because these ones already exist. They're national Pokedex number. That's why. All right, this one's going to be a little bit longer because we're going to have to go catch a Smoliv and evolve it into a Dolive. I don't think that's how you would say that, but either way. I know where to go for this because we saw him last time. Yeah, okay. Just keep pressing the wrong buttons. We're going to fly over here. We're going to go to the orchard, and we're going to catch one, and then we're going to level it up. What I don't know is what level it levels up. I did not actually do any of the research for that. I just made a list of what I was missing. This is not the orchard. Where's the orchard? It's down here. Flying through that game. All right. Where are my little olive buddies? Let's see. You were over here. Oh, hello. Catch. Level 8. That's not the highest. I should double check how it evolves. I wonder if the Pokedex has that information. If they ever updated with that stuff. That would be cool if they did, but I kind of doubt it. All right, one step down. No, that's the wrong button. All right. Nope, stop that. Open up. Actually, go to the Pokedex again. Let's move this way. See, what I wrote down in my notes where there's a national Pokedex number, which does me no good when I'm actually looking at the game. And the reason I want to double check this, details, it doesn't say. One moment. I have a Pokedex app on my phone that I can just pull up here and search for Smoliv. Evolution tree, level 25. All right, so we got some leveling to do here. We got a lot of leveling to do. He's only 8. All right, let's make it fair by going back. Yes, this way. Oop. Let me just double check. She is female olive. We have female olive that will need to evolve. I think they all could be. There are some that the gender is specific and you can't find the other kind, which means that you can only breed them with a ditto. I did some breeding in this game. Well, let's see how that goes. Not at all thinking about what type matchup we've got here. This could be a mistake. Nope. Super effective. That's great. Not a whole lot, though. Alrighty, Olive. This is going to be... Oh, it's going to raise its defense. We're in for a time getting you to level 25. If I were smart, I'd be doing multiple at the same time, but I feel like that's kind of unfair to the spirit of the video. Now, planning it out and thinking, I need to move that light out of my way. I can't see the health bar. All right. Catching this. There are a lot of cute Pokemon in this this generation. I appreciate that. Some of them are nice for battling, and then other ones are just cute to catch because they're cute, and then you have a cute little thing. It's a good blend between the two. One down. You know what? There's only 7, but I do have 116 potions. Let's just not run back. That is what I would do normally, because my typical way to play any game is to avoid using items throughout the entire game no matter what, as you may have noticed from the fact that I have quite a stockpile. This is a mistake. Why did I do that? There's no way you were an appropriate level. That would be a mistake. Rap. Okay, well, for fairness, nobody said, and I never said it to myself, that I had to do... Now, I don't want to put like a level 70 or 80 or whatever my highest levels were in here, but I am catching it as part of the challenge, so I don't think there's a problem with me using Pomo, for example. Pomo, for example... What is it? Y? Y for the move info. That's only a power 20, and that's 65. There we go. Let's see if we can... Uh-oh. Well, this is going not as I planned. Can I get away now? Yes, I can. Mistakes were made. Whoops. It's okay. It's all in the name of getting to the end goal. We just have to be a little more careful about which ones we pick fights with. Nope. And pressing the wrong button. Yep. Champion. Notice that. Notice how they call me the champion and they're like, what are you doing, man? You went through everything. You did everything there was to do in this game. You collected every Pokemon and secret and Easter egg, or that's not really, I don't know if there were any Easter eggs, but you know, there was a lot of like hunting to do things and quests and stuff in order to get everything. And now they're like, hey, you know that you know what type effectiveness is, right? You remember how to play this game? Remember how things work? You remember how levels work and which ones you should and shouldn't use in battle? You definitely have done this all the way. Ah, well. Just have to get you to 20... Did I say 23 or 25? Not even sure. This is going to be a few minutes. And the next episode will probably be a few minutes too, because I can already see the next one on the list. Well, no, I have one. I think that's fair. Is it? Should I try? I don't know. I'll decide between now and then. But in the meantime, Olive, not great at fighting. I wonder how they name them. Right? Like, it's a cute meme thing to say something is small, S-M-O-L, when you're trying to say small, in English. But the game isn't originally programmed in English. I mean, it's made overseas. Now, they have an English team in order to do that. I wonder what it would translate to. Like, are they still able to make the same kind of joke in Japan? I've never looked it up. I don't speak Japanese. I don't know how it would even... I don't know how it would even translate. I've never considered it. Whoops. What we don't want to do is have it faint. That would not be good. That would keep us from making any progress. I should probably head back. What would you even be good against? You'd be good against water types. I should go fight some low-level Psyduck. Not really giving you the fairest chance here. Yeah, definitely a castle. Look at that. Razor Leaf. Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's see here. Yeah. I go all attack. It's all I've ever done in Pokemon. Is that a good strategy? I don't think so, but it is the one that I put into play and have always since the beginning of Pokemon time. Let's just scoot back over this way. And we'll go to the water that's over there. Yeah, this is going to be a long one. Well, I guess that's what we're doing. This was my brilliant idea. To record a video series where you can't plan it out so that it could be any random amount of length of time. Oh well. Thank you. Goodbye. Over by the water, we should be able to find something to beat up on. What are you? What are you way over there? Level 5. You're not going to give me that much experience, but here we go. It's better than nothing, and I'm sure I can do it. What? Now, I'm not an expert. What type are you? You're water. You must be water mixed with something else that's negating it from being super effective. And I fell in. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Where does the water... There's more here. There was a water... Oh, hello, Psyduck. You are water. Do I stay mounted when I'm... No. Wait. Yes? Yes. Okay. That's cool. There we go. That's super effective. Come on, little girl. You will level up. Eventually. I could just go fight something higher level with a higher level Pokemon, and then it would be over very quickly. But it doesn't seem as much fun. There should be some element of suspense in here. Some. A slight challenge without being too much, which is where I'm realizing I think this is... Yeah, these ones are just a little too low leveled. Where can I go? They'd be higher up around... Well, I guess... Can I get to the water there? I don't even remember. Let's make a mistake. Why am I doing this? I do want it to be not quite that long. A little challenge as long as the olive can make it through. That's all we're looking for here. We are trying to give it its best chance by putting it against the type effectiveness. Let's see, there is the water there, but I don't think I can get to it. I mean, technically, yes I can. Okay. Oh, okay. Hello. Should have looked at what level you were first. Oh, the little turtle guy. Let's see. 7. Still, what... Are you like a fairy? Oh, maybe it's fairy. I feel like they changed some at some point. And by that, I mean I just don't remember what they are. And although I could look it up, where's fun in that? This, like, raft device. This flotation device for Pokemon to battle on. It's very funny. I mean, I guess an olive would float, wouldn't it? Do olives float? I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever had... Choodle, that was your name. Yeah, because you've got the tooth. You're pretty cute. And then you evolve into something that I used for a good bit, off and on. I don't remember the final team, but I feel like you made it pretty far in. Don't flinch. Come on. Nope. 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 Need you to finish that off. Thank you. And we will heal now. Level up. Appreciate it. That's 60. We'll just keep... There we go. have a use for these Pokédexes finally. Pokédexes? Potions. I know words. There we go. Please don't become confused. Thank you. Confusion, so annoying. I could absorb, get a little bit back. Yeah. I could start thinking slightly strategic. One. I got one back. Maybe not worth it. I guess it's worth it if it's going to faint anyway. If it has the same accuracy, that is. If it doesn't, then it's not quite as useful. If I miss. All right. Take that down. Nice. We're up to 12. Coming along nicely. Trying to think. I typically wound up, I don't know at what point. It was only more recently when I played through them all, starting in, was it 2021, maybe? You'd have to watch the other video. The one where I detail my entire Pokemon history and journey, because I actually did the research for that I've forgotten almost a year later. But I typically did the same thing throughout all of my history of playing Pokemon. Catch ones that I thought were cool and would evolve into cool stuff. Rarely switch them out. So pretty much whatever you found first in the game, excuse me, is what I would wind up taking all the way through to the end. That's not a good strategy. It's not. Typically the ones you find right out the gate are not going to be the strongest. But it's also not that difficult, so you still could. And that's typically what I did. And then for moves, all attack. Always. Always all attack. What? Hey, up. Let's get back. Let's try to find something a little higher leveled if we could. Just slightly. I just want a little bump in difficulty for little Smoliv. 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 What are you now? You're still not the right type. Let's try to... An 8? Well, it's working. Wonder if there's an item I could give that would boost their attack. Probably. If I played that way. Never use items. Catch the first ones you can, unless you have favorites. Try to do that. Go through all attack. All attack always. Trying to think of what else I would do. It's not a good strategy. But it is what I did for 20 years of playing Pokemon games. And then I started switching it up for this more recent playthroughs. I actually thought about things and would use I don't know if I would use items, but strategy a little bit. In the fact that I would go, hey, what's my next thing? And then I would catch one specific that would be super effective in a type and then use that. And I did actually, I didn't mean to do that. Can't I reorder those? I think I can. I should do that so that the attack is up front. So I don't ever do that again. And knock you... Oh. Come on. Come on. Knock him out. There we go. Down goes the Psyduck. Thank you. Helping Hand? Probably not. That doesn't sound like it's an attack. Nope. We will not be doing any ally boosting. We have no need for it. Let's see if I can remember. Nope. Definitely not that. Even though I pressed the other button and it wasn't loading. Let's see here. Summary. Nope. Nope. Where are your moves? They're right there. I'm looking at them. A is change moves. I just want to rearrange. Y is rearrange. There we go. I knew there was a way to do it. And they made it a lot easier. You could still do that on like the Game Boy games, but you'd have to like press select. And I don't think they ever actually taught you how to do that. They could have. It could have been one random NPC in a town that you walk past and don't even realize. But I don't remember ever learning that. I think I found that out from the internet. And I certainly never knew it while I was playing the games originally. It would have been only as an adult where I went, oh, you could do that? That's so much easier. Because I typically just go with one attack until you run out of points on that one, and then you move on to the next one. Whatever the strongest one. It depends. There would be a little bit of strategy to that. I'm not going to say that I only ever did one. This is taking a while. Yeah, we're already 21 minutes in, and we're at level 13. Do I want it to take that long? No, I don't want to do that. I will need to go. Where's the nearest? You're up here. Let's heal up. And maybe... Still debating. Yeah, I think it's fine. Because I don't want it to take forever. That would probably be like an hour. And that's a lot. And for what? I think it'll still take a decent amount of time to do it with the ones that I'm catching. Now we have an electric fighting who has electric moves. I don't think has any fighting moves. So we could go fight birds. Okay. Or this. Not exactly intentional. 60 and 65. Do 65. It's only a level 9. Should be fine either way. The amount of leveling that I had to do in this game. Oh. Sure, why not? In order to level everything up. Yeah. Didn't we just say we didn't want Helping Hand anyway? Would that count? No, it's one Pokemon that's 2. It's not 2, right? Surely that wouldn't. Maybe it does. I don't think I ever tried it because, again, all attack. That's my moveset. Birds, 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 birds. Where would I find birds? Birds are all over the place. Flying type. Or water. Electric's good against that. That's the problem with me. I can't even remember all of the types and all of their matchups. I tried. I really tried. I put hundreds of hours playing Pokemon over the course of that series. Over the course of that objective to play through all the games. And I was paying attention, mostly. I mean, I was riding a bike at the same time, but I made an effort. And thankfully they got easier because there's only so much knowledge I can fit in the brain anymore. And clearly match types up are not that. I got the basics. You got your fire, your water, your grass. Those are set. Anything after that gets a little fuzzy. And that's really basic. It's not even some of the ones like fairy, any of the new stuff. It's still just the basic stuff. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. There's one with psychic that I could never keep track of. What level are you? What have we got here? Flittle. Come here. I don't remember what a flittle is. Oh, it's this little thing in a dress. Oops, hit the table. Well, dark is super effective, so that's better than nothing. Because I didn't think you were going to be electric. And is that the light bulb one back there? I think it is. Which means that you're going to be electric. Now, that's a ground. I'm not going to be useful against a ground type. Mudbray. No, dig. Perfect. All right, Palmo, you're turning into pretty useful, aren't you? You're actually helping me out here. And kapow. Man dead. Yeah, this is still going to take a while. But this is definitely faster. So we'll do that going forward. That feels fair. It will still give the videos some length without making them instantly over as soon as we find it. But it doesn't make it to the point where it's going to be an hour. Just to level one up. Because if each one of them was an hour, that's like 13 hours of Pokemon. That's not going to be interesting. There we go. Level 14. We are making some progress now. Now we're cooking with Pokemon. They definitely eat Pokemon. That's an established fact. But I don't know if that, like, what would they... I guess vegetable oil would still be a thing, right? There are vegetables. There's berries. You could make a berry oil, couldn't you? I wonder if that's a thing. I bet it is. I don't think I've ever noticed it. Well, wait. No, an olive is not a berry. Olive, definitely. I guess I'm leveling up the Pokemon that would make the best oil. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, we need to move on from that topic. What were some of my favorite moments from playing Pokemon? I'm glad you asked me. I don't know. I think it was really cool. I'm trying to remember what, like... There were moments that I realized later on. Like, playing through... Was it Emerald, maybe? And then I did the Battle Frontier. Is that what it was called? The, like, endgame stuff. I did that, and I had a... what's the two-headed bird that becomes a three-headed... Dodrio? Yes, because duo and then trio. Dodrio. And it learned Tri-Attack. And I remember going, well, this is awesome. This will be great. I hit them with all these different elements. No matter what they are, I'll get a super effective. Well, I mean, not no matter what, but as long as they're one of the three. And I'm pretty sure I realized later on that was not the point, and it never actually happened, and I didn't get the super effective, because of course you didn't. It was a normal type attack. It was cool, but I don't think it counted as a super effective. I've never tested that. I've just thought about it later in life and went, I was really into that. Because I remember being like watching the animations going, this is cool. Look at it. Fire and ice, and I don't remember, electric. Maybe it was a thunderbolt. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember being really into that and thinking that was really, really cool. And I don't think it had the effect that I was looking for at all. There was that. I remember playing through Ruby. While I was playing Ruby, there was what's the fire starter? Torchic, Combuskin, Blaziken. Blaziken was cool, and I thought Blaziken was awesome as far as having Sky Uppercut for a move. I remember doing that one and being like, well, this move is objectively awesome. And just like using it over and over and over. I remember my friends being like, double kick is the thing. You want double kick. No, double hit. That's timing. It's double hit. Twice in a row. I'm still not going to use this Pokemon, so I don't think it matters, but yeah, we can get rid of Baby Doll Eyes. Yeah, I remember them being like, double kick is what you want, especially for the Elite Four, because it deals out some really good damage. I went, yeah, that's cool, but is it that cool? Like, is it a cool move? And that's what I would typically go with in a situation like that. That's not necessarily a good strategy, thinking about it objectively, but that's why I think I like Pokemon. It still worked. There are other games, and I've played them. I know that there are plenty of other games that... What does covet do? Or is it French? Covet? No. It steals an item. I guess that. Sure. Why not? Again, it's not gonna flail. Is flail useless? Doesn't it just kind of... No, okay, it does do damage. It does damage, and it'll replace tackle. It does damage based on how low the HP is. Which is a strategy that I am familiar with, thanks to other games, where your HP... Well, no, I guess that's different now, isn't it? I'm thinking, do I need to go charge up? What? No. No. What? Oh, go back up. I guess if you fell down, it gives you the option. You can just climb back up with the... Anyway, back over here. I'm going to fly over here, heal up. Less heal and more recharging their move points. Their PP, which doesn't sound inappropriate at all. Do they get more based on their position? Surely not, right? Is that a thing? Like, I don't think that's a thing. Okay, well, you can't really just reorder them now, can you? I don't think it matters, which is good because I'm not... Oh, you can, if you go into there. Remembering how to play the game after all this time with Michael. A not at all boring or insignificant video series as part of this. Has no effect. Come on. Let's see. What else did I do that was weird? I did not like the look of... And I planned... Okay. When I was replaying them... Did I... Hopefully I didn't talk about this in the Pokemon video. Because it was already going to be long enough as it was. And I knew that I was trying to keep it from being ridiculous in length. But I think one of my favorite Pokemon... I took Trico. The grass starter. And that's a great one. I liked that one. That one was fun. It was fine. I typically choose fire. I'm more drawn to a fire type. But that one just looked cool, probably. And so I went with that the first time around, even though I really did like what Blaziken became. But I remember being disappointed. It was something where I reloaded a save, right? Like I evolved my Trico into Grovyle and went, yeah, that's cool. I really like that. And then I evolved it into Sceptile and went, no, don't like it. So I reverted my save. I gave it an Everstone and then got it to level 100. And I wish I still had that specific one because that was the one that I took with me everywhere. Everything. That was the Pokemon. If I only had one, that was the one. And that's what we did. And I was going to do that again as part of like, oh, old times. When I was playing through more recently on Omega. But then there's the whole Mega Evolution thing. Is that what it was in that game? They've changed it a few times. They've made some different systems rather than keeping the same one and kind of going with it. Like here there's, what is it called? Terra something? Terraforming? Terra Evolutions? There's that, right? They've changed their like bonus thing in every generation rather than just keeping one and going with it. So like some of it was Mega Evolutions and you would have the stones. Some of it you did like, what was didn't you do a little dance or something in Sun and Moon? They really were trying to get on that, I guess TikTok kind of thing with all the kids doing dancing. I don't know. I'm old and I don't. Maybe not. Maybe they were just trying to create something fun for the kids. I don't know. I didn't care. I just play the game. And that is something that, like, it is what it is. But anyway, because of that, you had to, in order to get that type of evolution, which I did not realize would not carry over. I discovered that after I played through. I've not been paying attention. Should I move up in level here? I think I could go find some that are 20 if I go a little further on. Let's fly somewhere else. And hopefully not fly to a place where it'll be too far. Yeah, bite. Anyway, that caused me to go, all right, fine. I guess I am going to have to evolve this Grovyle because otherwise I'll miss out on like Mega Skeptile or whatever it was. X. Was that another one? I don't remember. So I did that. Other than that, that was something where I was like, this is my guy and this is the one that I want to use. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's why I took Grovyle with me everywhere. Always been a fan favorite of that one. Let's see. Pushing on in length. Just need to get this done. Oh no, it shuddered. Well, that's good because it's going to die. Trying to think of what else. Let's see. I really enjoyed like Scyther was cool, right? That's mostly what I judge the Pokemon on. Do I think they're cool? Do they look cool? Do I think, do they have a cool move? And Scyther was cool. I liked Scyther. Nothing wrong with that. And then Scyther got an evolution in the second game, and that was the coolest Pokemon I'd seen up until that point. What's the name of it? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Why are there no Pokemon here? Where have I gone? What am I doing? Scyther evolves into the steel thing that's red and has like clamps, but not clamps from Futurama. What is its name? That's going to drive me nuts. Scizor. Jeez. Yes, Scizor. Scizor was really cool. And so my goal became catch a Scizor. And when I originally started that goal, my goal was to take one of each. I don't remember if I mentioned that. It was a year ago, maybe. But that was something I started out with being like, I'm going to complete each one. And since I usually pick a fan favorite of that, I'm going to carry that one over with me. Nope, fly here. Try to fly to a new area. Let's go find some higher level Pokemon to take down. And that became what I was working on. And Scizor was definitely one that I wanted to carry with me. And then I still like it, but honestly, it reminded me of. So then Arceus, right? And Scizor, Scyther could evolve into Cleavor, which was silly looking, but honestly not bad because it kind of reminded me, like the way that the axes were. If anyone was a child around when I was, you'll remember Bionicle. And there was the green Bionicle, whose name I don't even remember and couldn't pronounce if you paid me, I'm sure. Because they were all named some weird names anyway. But anyway, that the green one had axes, and that's what I thought of. Or maybe just one axe. It may have only had one, and what I did was get two of them, and then I went, cool, now he has two axes, and put the other one away. Maybe I'll do a video about Bionicle at some point. I'll probably do a Bionicle video at some point, because that shaped a lot of my childhood. Yeah, I could definitely talk about Bionicle for a while. Oh, there's some of these birds. These should be weak to electric. Spark. Could have reorganized these as well. And I didn't. No. Let's not do that. Pokemon has always been a good part of my life. I mean, look what I'm doing. For no reason other than I thought it would be cool. And to document the process. And think, there might be some funny moments that'll come out of it. I'm playing through the Pokemon game just to finish this Pokédex, which, to be fair, is more for me than anybody else. I recognize that, but also, like, I want to complete this thing. I want to get as close as I can before I call it done. And this was something that I honestly forgot that I hadn't completed it technically. Like, I did. I got all 400 in here. I have a complete Pokédex. But I knew that there were some that I would be missing. And I started doing... Oh, man. I forgot I even did that until right now. Back in the day... Okay, so hold on. One thought at a time. the Pokédex, I was setting up my slots in the boxes to match the Pokédex order so that I could easily see. That's not the best way to do it. You could definitely just grab a list of all the Pokemon online, make a spreadsheet, make a checklist, check them off. That's how I did a lot of them. But when we were playing through Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and we got to the end, and I went, okay, now it's time for me to do that as part of my, like, regularly playing games. I will go through and play these games. I mean, like, my routine. I play a video game just about every day, even on work days. And that became the game that we were playing. Oh, can I take you down, or are you too tough? Let's see. Oh, I can dig you. Yeah, there we go. I'm digging you. Anyway, I set up my Pokédex in order so that I could see. I don't think they had a sort. I wish they did. Maybe they did in this one. Maybe they didn't in Arceus. I don't remember. Anyway, I was looking to see which one I was missing. And then I tried my best to fill in all the gaps that I go, okay, let me go catch this. Let me catch this, to try to make it easier for when I did hit the point where I could transfer them out. Because for whatever reason, they released the game and that wasn't part of it. So game came out in, I think, November. And then that didn't come out until, was it May? I think. They just said spring. And it was pretty well towards the end of spring. But it did happen. I transferred that out and went, great. Now I have this stuff to do. How many am I missing? I can make videos out of that. I'll do that later because there was a lot of stuff going on. And that's where we're at now. Something that I've been planning for a bit. We finally got to the point where I can do that. Come on. Not doing a ton of damage. Let's go. Let's go. Pokemon Let's Go was fun too. In a different way. Very different way. Gravity intensified. Uh-oh. I don't have a solution for this. I've never had this happen before. My TV is saying it's going to turn off, and I don't have a remote in here because I didn't think I needed one. Well, that's good to know. I get about not quite 45 minutes. 1 second. It doesn't turn back on yet. And I don't know what's going on. Come on. Well, I guess this is what happens when you are just picking up a TV from the thrift store. All right. That one took too many attacks. All right, cool. We're right into this now, huh? I guess I need to get a remote for this thing. I'd probably just get a universal remote. It would make it easier. And I know it's only a matter of time before the touch buttons on the front of the TV die. I don't know how old this thing is. This is really the first time I've used it. This TV setup. In the new recording area. Spark. Just gotta get through it. About 45 minutes. Maybe we can clear it out in the next 15. Well, we still have a few more. Bullet seed. No, just stop. You don't need to level up anyway. Uh-oh. Nope. No. Stop. B. B. Stop. We do not need to undo the progress from before. Press B. Thank you. Whew. All right. So that's a thing. I did not realize. Did not consider that. I do not need to waste the time with that. We're going to put you over here and put you over here. And just hope that Palmo doesn't try to evolve. I think you have to do something specific for it to evolve, don't you? Wasn't that one of the ones? Because it took me a long time to get Palmo to evolve. And I think it's because you have to, like, get in a battle and do a certain amount of moves or something. I am trying to remember from a year ago when I last played Pokemon. It's been a nice break. I'm having fun with it now, which was something that... Hey, why? What? This is going to take a minute. When I was playing the Pokemon game, something that I'm sure I mentioned in the other video, but I'm thinking about it now because we're playing Pokemon. Pokemon is fantastic when you take breaks. I'm going to die here. I really enjoy it, and it's great when you get it when it comes out, and you play the game, and it's fun, and then you don't play it for a while, and then you pick up the next one. Playing it 4 to 5 days a week, every week, it took me like a year, didn't it? A year and a half or something? I don't remember exactly the timeline. Maybe it wasn't that long. Maybe it was... Well, no, if I started in the beginning of 2021-ish, maybe summer, maybe it was a year and change. That's a lot, and it's boring. It's not the most fun game as far as that goes. It's not the most active, that's turn-based games, isn't it? It's Pokemon, and it's nice, but playing them back to back to back just wore me out of it. Does that guy know he's got a flock behind him? I think they were trying to take your wallet, man. You were going to get jumped by these birds. This is taking a while, and I thought it might, but not this long. I remember one time, what was it? My friend's brother, we played Pokemon. Which one? By that point, by the time I was playing it, I would have had my own Game Boy. I've talked about he gave me the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance while they had SPs. And I remember us going to dinner. We went out to like a Chili's or something. I don't remember what it was, but I remember him playing it, and he was dead set on... He'd been playing through the entire game with only one Pokemon. It was probably Charizard. I don't remember exactly what it was. But then I just remember him spending the entire dinner, maybe? It happened while we were at dinner, because we weren't supposed to be playing at the table. Maybe his parents were cool with it, but mine weren't. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we weren't supposed to be playing at the table, and they were just being cool with it that night. And I do remember him specifically going and fighting Mewtwo with he wanted to catch Mewtwo in a Pokeball and spending hours. I mean, eventually he got it, sure, but just so that he could catch a Mewtwo in a Pokeball. I remember that, and I just thought, wow, why? That seems like a lot of effort. Rearrange, put Spark at the top. There we go. Of course, I'll do that and then never fight another bird type again. No, here we go. Yeah, I don't remember why he did that. Maybe just bragging rights so that he could say he had a Mewtwo. He was playing, I'm sure, on the SP. I remember watching it happen. Like he was just doing it over and over and over, and finally he caught it and then went, "Look, you guys, it stayed in the ball." It's a thing. I had something kind of like that happen. I don't think it was a Pokeball. Maybe it was. I think there may be legendary in a Pokeball that I have somewhere in in my Pokemon Home, because when I was replaying through them, it got to a point where I was just not set up to catch something, and it was there, and so I threw everything I had at it and then would close the game and reload it. I did that several times on several different Pokemon where it was like, nope, start over. I mean, that some of them is just difficult, and games are different now, and my time is different now. When I only play a game for 45 minutes every day, as opposed to before when I didn't have responsibilities and I could go, all right, I guess I'm going to play Pokemon. Hey, what happened? It was sun out when I started playing it. It was in the morning, and now it's like nighttime, and I haven't done anything but play Pokemon for 16 hours straight. Definitely had that happen on multiple occasions. That was a lot of video games, though. Some of the favorites stand out. Why did I go after you again if you aren't something that I can be super effective against? I don't know. I'm not entirely paying that much attention since I started talking about whatever I'm talking about to try to get through this. 51 minutes. Let's finish this. I'm ready to be done. Come on. Not as much as I was hoping for. I know that I could... I don't think I would speed it up because it's more button presses that slow me down and would be annoying if I were to use it in battle. It's to a high enough level. I bet I could go find some. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll switch it up now. What do we have? Grass? It doesn't have like the best stats or anything, but... where is water? Water's back that way. Let's head. We will go this way. I did like the mount in this game. It was a fun way to get around. And then climbing stuff. I like this game. This is a good progression of Pokemon. I'm very much looking forward to the DLC coming out soon. Being able to play through that will be fun. The only reason I stopped playing it was because I completed everything. Can I get down there? I don't think this is a place you can... Oh, yeah, no, okay. And there's Pokemon. There's a Slowpoke. You're a water type. Didn't switch them out. Hey, we're just floating down the river, aren't we? We're going to go over the edge of a cliff or something. Why did I do that? I forgot I changed them. This is not what I meant to do. No, we're not moving. The water's flowing. I thought we were just going to float down as we're doing this battle. Now, how come you can float? Is it because you've got arms and legs that you don't need the flotation device raft? While my olive would. But yes, that I think is the answer why. If I had to guess, I believe that's why. All right. Now we're going to switch you out so you can take care of stuff. And we're going this way. Thought I might see more. Well, it's going to open up. We're going to see him here. Like this Slowpoke. Was Slowpoke the first instance we had of them eating Pokemon? Oh, wow. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Nope, we've made a mistake. You are too weak to be doing this. So we are just going to be sticking with Palma. Please don't faint. That's close. That's close. Come on. Finish. Just one hit. Oh, it's so close. Uh-oh. Okay. That gives me a shot. Even though you can disable Spark. Still, I can bite. Yeah. And that'll give me a ton of experience, right? Actually, kind of. Level up to 21. Hey, where's the nearest Pokemon Center? Nope. This is in the area. Kind of. Actually, I don't remember where it is. I do have to be careful if I get back to the area where I did a lot of grinding. I think I started saying that earlier. Oh, we're almost at an hour. This is a long one. Come on. Yeah, I know. I'm not up late. What time do you think it is? Anyway, where would I set myself up because I had to grind out a lot of levels in order to complete the Pokédex. And where we would do that was, yes, the lake. This lake up here, Casaroya Lake. I have to be careful and not go up that way. That lake is bad news for me currently. The, what was the little eel dragon thing? I think it was a dragon type. It was like an eel. Some kind of little water grub. Anyway, it had a ton of experience and would go down in one hit when you use a dragon against a dragon. And I had a dragon type. I had several. So that's how I leveled everything up. And they were fairly high level. Like 50s and 60s, I want to say. This is a mistake. This is just a runaway mistake. Okay, cool. Can we run now? Thank you. Anyway, just want to be done with this one. This one's taking its time. Just need to level you up. At least this means that some of the other episodes will go easier. Some of them are just catching. Some of them are going to be leveling up, but I'll have a higher level one as part of this challenge. Why did I do this? What was the point of... Who am I proving it to? Why did I decide that I needed to use the ones I was catching for this challenge in order to level up? Glad I did that. You become the lead now. You're the fighter. The olive is the lover. You're a grass. Are you flying too? You might be. Does it tell me? No. Let's see. It's level 31, so this one might be a little tougher. And I know it's grass, but I think it could be flying as well. Uh-oh. It's not. We might need to move areas. I might be jumping it too fast. Remember the little... Look, it's a little koala. He's so cute. Alright, well, if you're just going to keep doing that... It's going to take forever. But it will be possible. That might not help. Hey, is that a flying move? Keep it... I forgot that one ended the battle. Cool. Just a waste of time then. Wonderful. How are you level 26 and you haven't learned a fighting move yet? You have such beefy arms, Palmo. You're like Popeye the Pokemon. Fighting against fighting. Probably not going to help me much. Oh! Not a fighting. Alright. That's doable, probably. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, let's just get through this. It need to do other things. Dun, 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 dun. What are you gonna knock off? You can knock it off and just die, and then give me experience. Well, it's something. Thunder Wave. Isn't that the paralyzing one? Yes. No, thank you. I'll take things that do damage. And we'll just top you off here. Since we got it. And see what else we can take down here. That was doable. No, 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 no. Give me something I can be effective against. You are not it. I just need to take that down. How about a bird? You're not a bird. Lion. No, that's a deer. I remember. You're flying. I don't think you're actually a flying type, are you? Are you? No, I think you're bug, aren't you? Grass and... Wait, what are you? You must be flying. You must be bug flying. You're gonna die. Look at Scyther. Look at the blades. Objectively. So cool. What do you turn into? Bug and steel? And then, bug and rock, maybe? When you become Cleavor. Oh! That's not what I wanted to happen. At all. It's all up to you. And the odds are not in your favor. This isn't going to go well. Oh, it's not very effective. I can flail once I get low HP. Alright. Just see what you can do. This is not shaping up the way I wanted it to. Okay. Can you hit me a little? Nope, a little. That's not a little. I know. I know. Just. Oh no, I dropped money on the ground. Just want to be done. Yep, restore them. Nope. You did it, didn't you? Yes. We're going back. I don't think there's going to be water stuff there. There'll be water stuff on that side. This is not how I pictured this going. Let's get back over to the water. I wonder if there was a better place for me to go to with this. Oh, I don't think there's even any Pokemon there, is there? Is there a lake that comes out of that? Yes. But does it go through the mountain? It does. Okay. So we should be able to come in here once we get outside city limits. I guess climb this. And then up here, maybe we will find what we've been looking for. Not rain. What level are you? 17. How? Why? I think I know what I need to do. I think I'm in the between area. Like, didn't we go over to here? I wish it would show the levels of the wild Pokemon that you can find in this area. Yeah, let's go over here. There's some water there, so there should be some water Pokemon there, and they should be of a medium level, maybe? They might be around the same level, honestly. I don't remember. But I'm hoping. I'm hoping we'll have better luck here. You're not water. It's a Psyduck. What level are you? 21. Better. Doable. We can knock out some of you without having to worry about it too much. Could just pull out my mount and go kill one really high level one, and it would probably level everything up, but where's the fun in that? It's part of the fun, seeing how frustrated it is. Come on. Yep, take you out. Just need to level up a little bit more. I still don't remember. What did I say? Get up here. Take you on while I'm looking that up. Olive was 25, so a couple more levels. Come on, we'll knock it out. We'll just get on a streak where we do all these water type here, and each one of them will give us plenty, 200 each. That'll take no time. We'll be done in 5 minutes. And I can go eat lunch. Like that Barracuda thing over there. Are you a water type now? Did you evolve to be water? Yeah, you did. And then you evolved to be dead. Okay, or you just hold on a little bit. Why not? Oof. I didn't really see any of these 13 giving me that much trouble. And in my head, I thought, well, you know, it'll add a few extra minutes. Because if you just go catch something, it'll be boring. Because it's just a kind of a one and done 5-minute video. Sure, technically that counts. But it's not that engaging. It's not that interesting. You can make something that's a little bit longer. And I think I've said a few times now, 10 to 15 minutes was kind of my target. He says at the hour and 7-minute mark. What are you? Oh, yeah, that little thing. Aracuda. Ooh, Aracuda. Good. Give me a ton of experience. Just give me so much. 22. Almost there. Come on. Yep. Yep. Just take some of this. There we go. Working on it. Making some progress. Maybe angle the camera to speed up the frame rate a bit. Nope. Still too much going on. Kind of thought they might fix... Oh, what? Wasn't paying attention. That's not what I want to have happen. I moved this light once. I have a light that blocks the corner of the screen that I wouldn't think I would need, except for the fact that they put that there for the health. So I'm not paying attention to that, which is a mistake. And I moved it once to rectify that situation. And then I had to get up and go touch the TV so it wouldn't turn off. Please don't kill me. There we go. If we don't look too much at the environment, then the game runs perfectly fine. Let's go here. Heal up and come back. Just so we can be done with this. Taking longer than I thought, and I don't want to cut it. Because that was part of the fun. I thought it would be like imagining what this series was going to look like. I knew that some of them would be super easy where it's just walk and get. And then I thought, well, the other ones will require some leveling up. And yes, I could just power them through, which, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in just walking and catching it? So I figured we did need just a little bit of a challenge. Did need a little bit of something that would make it more interesting. So if it's difficult to level one of them up, that's fine, but this is a lot. And then finding some of them, I thought there might be some that would be more difficult to find. A little, again, a medium amount of challenge. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go further up here to get back to the water area. It's fine. You're not interesting. I'm not interested in fighting you. But it's what it is. At least it's better. Man, it's so much better than some of the old games. Trying to find what took me the longest. One of the ones that was the most annoying. Some of the pan Pokemon. Pan Sage, Pan Pour, Pan Leaf? That can't be right. What's the grass one? Maybe it is Pan Leaf. Pan Grow. Would you just quit it? I just healed. I use a potion. That one took me a long time because you could not get it in any other Pokemon except I was going to do Go. I was going to use the mobile. And don't. This lizard motorbike thing. You're not weak to anything. What am I doing? Cyclozar. Here, just dig him. All right. Anyway, I had to go back to that. That one took me an awfully long time because I had to get all the way back. Okay, that one's partially my fault, but I just remember it standing out as being particularly annoying to go back and catch that. Yes, you could catch their their first form in Pokemon Go. So I had those there, and it was like, all right, can you level them up there? Yeah, but it's going to take you forever to walk that much to get the candy. So that's not realistic. Can you get them in any other game? No. You have to go back and play them on the DS games, whichever one it was that you had to catch them on. I'm going to die here. Dang it. Can you go first? Nope. Quick attack. That's going to... Come on, man. I remember it being particularly annoying because it spawned so very infrequently. And you would get it right at the beginning of the game. And for whatever reason I was doing, I'm just wasting. This is just a waste of time now. I just want to be done with this. I don't want to do this anymore. And it's not going to happen. You're not going to kill that thing. Your moves are terrible. Just finish it. Just finish it. I don't care. Just finish it and put me back at the Pokemon Center. Really getting irritating now. It took me a really long time to catch the grass one, I think, is what I was missing. Because I had some of the other ones. And I think I looked. I was trying not to trade for them if possible, and then just no one had that one for trade at all. Apparently, they're not super common. Probably because you can really only get the evolved form in one particular type, one game. It was Pearl, maybe? Was it Diamond and Pearl, or was it... I don't remember. It was one that I did not play through the first time around. I played some... and then must have gotten bored and moved on to playing something else. So I went back to it to do that, and then completing the Pokédex. That was one that took me a while. It was very irritating to catch, and I also I hurt myself on that one because I just got through the end of the game, and this was before. Like I must have decided, stop. What am I doing? What buttons am I pressing here? Thank you. I must have decided after I completed that I was going to go back and complete the Pokédex after that point, which means that I hadn't planned on it. So I got all the way to the end of the game, which is what it was required to trade out of that game. You had to get to the end. No wait, you are water. Come on. In order to trade out of that and into their like Pokemon, what was the other before? There was Home and there was something else. Their other system that was on the 3DS. That they've closed down now, Bank. Pokemon Bank. In order to pull that into there, you had to complete the game. So it wouldn't do me any good to start over, even though I'd be at the beginning, because I would have to play through the entire game again. But I was at the end of the game with no Pokemon. I had just whatever random one I had in there, low level, who cares, that I left in the game. And I had to use that to travel all the way back to the beginning in order to go catch that, and then like catching it, and I had to evolve it there. So then that took me such a long time to get it to evolve. Very similarly to what's happening here. Very similarly to what's happening here. Yeah, took a real long time to do that. Some of it's easy, and some of it's annoying. That was really annoying. I had a really tough time getting one of them to evolve in Sword and Shield because it required you to go get it to a certain level and then take it at night out into a field and then walk under a certain thing after it had taken, like, all of this. It was by far the most convoluted, and I think I mentioned that in the other video. Like, taking it out, you had to have it take like 60% of its health damage without fainting in a battle. I think it had to be one battle, and I was doing multiple. I don't remember what it was. Like, you had to do all this stuff and then go take it under an arch, and then it would level up. I don't even remember which one it was. No, I don't want a grassy terrain. But, like, what a nightmare. Magikarp's not going to give me a ton of experience, are you? You might give me more than some of these other ones, though. Yeah, some of them are just unnecessarily convoluted and take a long time for no good reason to add to the... It's not really a challenge. It's just more of determination and motivation, isn't it? Just to see if you're willing. The game's going to push you and try. We are still recording, so that's something. Yep, come on. Dun, 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 dun. Get out of my way. I think these fish over here give me more. Come on. Get. All right. We're almost there. Almost there. I could play through Arceus again. That was a lot of fun. I'd enjoy that. If I'm going to be playing a lot of Switch games, I need to get a better controller. I definitely am going to be... I'm going to need it, yeah. Because, I mean, even if we trade off with that one Pro controller we have so that I can play Tears of the Kingdom next, there's going to be a point where we both need one, and clearly we've got one that's out of commission. Not the fact that it wouldn't... The wired controller, which is not going to work since the controller stick was dead. Controller stick, what? Anyway, we're almost there. Just got to push through. Just got to finish it. Here's the challenge. Some of it's motivation. Should be easier to do these other ones, though. I think I already said that, didn't I? Oh, we are close to 24. Just one more after that. We are moments away. Moments away from something we've been working on for over an hour and 15 minutes. Assuming nothing gets cut, even though I definitely will cut out some. It'll mostly be that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Last one. Here we go. Now we're here. We're almost there. This has been an adventure. It has been a whole thing. I did not expect to have to go through all of this. I should have planned properly. I should have anticipated. I'm going according to plan. All I did was switch it out so that it wouldn't be like 10 hours in order to level this thing up if I forced it to fight every battle. And instead, I'm going through with at least a fighting chance here. Come on. Don't drown under there, right? Like, we are clearly in the water, and then you use dig. Must have like a rebreather or something. Pokemon rebreather. So they can breathe under the water. Where'd the fish go? I feel like the fish gave me more experience. Not that I've been paying attention enough in order to actually be able to say one way or the other, but I feel like I'm paying attention now, not that it won't matter. We'll be almost done with this. Oh, let's heal you after this battle. Please die in one hit. Uh-oh. Well, we have a chance. It's paralyzed. It's too bad you don't have quick attack. Try. Try. Yes. That's good. 23 Basculin gives me 350. Yeah, that gives me way more. We need to focus on those if I can find more of them. We are so close to being done after all this time. Then I can go do other things because I have stuff to do today. Wish I found another fish, because you don't give me a whole lot. I actually think I need this one for later part of this challenge, but we'll come back. Remember this. Remember part 4 when you record in like a month and you have to come back and get Tadbold later on. Remember where he is. Because it wouldn't be any fun if I just caught him right now and got everything done. You have to make it each individual. You go individually. You are purposely stretching this out for the purpose of the video. I don't think I could be totally done by now, even if I pulled out all the stops and went, here's my highest level Pokemon. Just go fight one single dragon eel thing. I don't remember what the name of that, what was it? It was like sushi, wasn't it? That's what I'm trying to think of. It was like a fish, a sushi fish. What was that thing's name? What am I even talking about? Come on. Finish it. Oh, we are moments away. A moment away. This next one is going to be it. I'd like to thank you all for joining me here on part 4, where it really got convoluted and out of hand. This was not what I was expecting, as I've talked about the whole time. We had a good time, maybe. I don't know. It was fine. Yes, it got boring. But I talked an awful lot about some of the Pokemon stuff that I enjoyed, and I don't know what other topics I'll have to record next time when I have to level something else up. I really didn't plan this out that well. Here we go. After all this time, if something happens and it doesn't level up, I swear. 25. On the water. Here we go. Recorded. We are recording. Yes, you are evolving. It's about time to evolve. You've taken your sweet time. La-da-da-da. Yes. Done. Let's get off the water here. Get out of here. We're going somewhere else next time, probably. Where we can get more frames. Done. All right, I'll see you next time. This was a whole thing.